In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a more customized link based on the existing trackers in your AudiencePress account so that you can get more information into your reports, especially when you're using paid advertising platforms. So this is my account where I have already lots of different cloaked links. Now when you go to this table here under ads and CPC, you will see a button that says customize. When you click on that button, you will get a pop-up here that has your basic cloak link, and you have 6 different fields here that you can use to add even more data for your reports. Now why is this useful? If you were just use the default or the basic link like this, AudiencePress will be able to get lots of useful information like the visitor's IP address, country, city, date and time of the click, operating system, browser, etc. But let's say you're using it in a Facebook ad. You may also want to get other data that the default link cannot pick up. For example, your ad group, ad type, ad format, cost per click, etc. So going with that example, let's say I want to advertise this tracking link on Facebook. So I can enter Facebook here as the source. Now you see the exclamation mark, so the source is the only thing that is required. Everything else is optional, but you can add more, and the more you add, the more meaningful your reports will be. Now if you are used to Google Analytics, they use MCF channels. You can click on this link. It will bring you the Google Analytics page that explains more on the best practices on naming the source, medium, campaign, content and term, especially when you want it to be compatible with Google Analytics. This is especially useful if this little link here is actually leading to your own website. So I've entered source, and you can see now it has question mark source equals to Facebook. Now I also want to track the cost per click. Of course, the cost per click can be different for different types of ads, and even within the same ad, it can be different based on date, time, demographics, and other things that you may constantly be tweaking for your ad. But generally speaking, it is possible for you to enter an average cost per click over here so that you get some data in your AudiencePress reports. Now for medium, you can leave this blank, but if you know how to use Google Analytics and your MCF channels, then the recommended for CPC is CPC. And let's say you are running this ad just for Easter. You may want to enter the campaign name Easter. What you name or the names that you enter here really depends on you. There's no right or wrong, but by being consistent and using the same names over and over again, you will have much more meaningful reports in AudiencePress. And if you're bidding on a specific keyword, you can also enter the keyword here. Alright, so now that I've entered all the data that I need to pass to my reports, I can just right click here, select all, copy, and I can paste or use this link in my Facebook ads. So now I'm going to show you the kind of reports that you can get when you actually take a little bit extra time and put in a little bit extra effort to actually identify your sources manually like this. And I'm also going to show you what you need to do if you want to pass this tracking data into your Google Analytics. Alright, so here you have all the links, and this is the link that I worked with earlier. So I'm going to click on edit here, and in the edit tracker page, if you scroll to the bottom, you will see an option here for forward campaign tag. So turn that on. So when you turn this on, any of the tags or parameters, values that you specified in your customized tracking link will automatically be passed to the destination URL or landing page that you've entered here under primary URL. Okay, so it will also be passed in the correct UTM_ format, which is the format used by Google Analytics. So what this means is that when you track stuff in AudiencePress and use it in your Facebook ads campaign by specifying additional parameters, it will nicely fit in nicely to your Google Analytics report. That part is taken care of by AudiencePress. You don't have to worry. All you have to do is click the on button here. If you've added any additional parameters to that link that I showed you earlier. You can always add your own more than what we provide, and you want to forward those parameters as well, you can also click on here to forward the additional parameters, for example affiliate ID or ad group name or demographic name, whatever it is. You can specify it yourself in a similar format and click on here, or you can just turn it off. Again, you will only need to do this when the destination URL or landing page that you have cloaked in AudiencePress is a website that you own, because you don't want to be passing this important data to a website that you're just promoting as an affiliate. Now I'm going to show you the kind of reports that you can get when you put in a little bit extra effort to specify or fine-tune your traffic source, especially from ads. So let's click on reports, and those additional parameters will appear under campaigns. So click on campaigns. Alright, so I'm going to give you an example here of something that I've done, promoting an affiliate link from a YouTube video in the description area of the YouTube video. So I've actually put in a little bit extra effort to specify the source as YouTube. So now under source, it will appear as YouTube. Again, if you just use the cloak link in a YouTube description box, for example, it's a JavaScript enabled description box whereby it strips out any referrer information. So only by adding the additional parameters will you be able to know that the click or the visitor came from YouTube. I mean, that's how it works. Lots of sites actually strip out any referral information when the user clicks on your link, especially if it's in a JavaScript type of environment. If you don't understand what it means, it doesn't really matter. All I'm trying to say is that if you put in a little bit extra effort, you can get better results like this. So for that link that I entered in a YouTube description box, now I see under source YouTube. So when I click on that, I go to the Medium report. Now you can see the main source here is YouTube, so that will continue to drill down over here until you get to the keyword. So under Medium, I've entered social, and I can see social. If I click on social, I can see a campaign video description. Again, this doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want here as long as you keep it consistent for your own reports. So now I can truly understand that from that particular video, by putting in an affiliate link, a cloaked affiliate link in the description area of the video, I got 8 visitors and I made 2 sales, and the revenue per sale is 78 cents. Don't ask me why it's so little. It's very cheap item, and the commission is only 5%. I know that is kind of pathetic, but at least it helps me to identify where my sales come from. So that's how you use the advanced or customizable tracking link function in AudiencePress to get even more data that will eventually help you to identify which traffic sources are making you money and which ones are just losing money, and hopefully you can cut off the ones that are losing money.